Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It has been a very, very long time since I have seen you guys, and that's actually why I'm here today, is to explain all of the things that have been going on in my life the past couple of months. Nor is here joining me and licking my head awkwardly and making a mess of my hair, probably pooping down my back. It's a great time here. So Nor's gonna be joining us here because he is the quietest of birds that we own. So he's gonna be joining us, helping us out. Ugh. And he likes to try and eat my glasses, so we're gonna try and keep my glasses as far away from him as possible. However, I am here to talk to you guys about where I have been the past couple months and what happened. So let's get started. First off, I know last time I spoke with you guys, we had been discussing the pet store that I had been working at. I no longer work there. When I first started there, it was amazing. I loved the opportunities that I was given the first couple weeks. It was a great learning experience. However, things did go downhill very quickly, and it turned into a nightmare. I'm going to be making a series on my channel about the things that I had to see and deal with on a day-to-day basis working at a pet store, for maybe any of you that might be looking into working at a pet store. With that being said, I cannot speak for all pet stores because this was a family-owned business, so that could have a lot to do with it. It was not a chain pet store. It was just a family-owned business, and I did not like their ethics. I did not agree with their ethics. I did not agree with how they ran things and how they did things. And again, we'll get into that in future videos in my series as to the nightmares of working at this pet store and my experiences with working at a pet store. Past that, I had worked there for about 9 months, which was in and out, so I was still making a couple videos here and there while I was working at the pet store. However, it was very difficult because I was working there full-time, and I also had another part-time job because I took the job at the pet store knowing that I was not going to be making nearly as much money as I had been working my other full-time job. So I had dropped down part-time and worked full-time at the pet store. So I still kept my original job. So job A was my original job. I dropped down part-time at job A. Job B is the pet store, and I went full-time at the pet store. We had an incident. Somebody poopied. Okay, poop crisis averted. So anyway, I was working full-time at the pet store, part-time at job A. So I was doing that for about 9 months, so it was very time constraints, things like that. I was not properly able to come on, make my YouTube videos the way that I was when I only had one full-time job. So that's why videos kind of slowed down for a little bit over the past year and a half, was the fact that I was working there for 9 months and another part-time job. Now, a couple of months ago, I did quit my job at the pet store. I didn't give a 2 weeks notice or anything like that. I just kind of quit. I walked out. I was not able to tolerate it anymore. There was a lot of stuff that had went down that past week, the week that I left, and I just couldn't tolerate it anymore, and I left. Hi. So again, we'll get into that in our series about the pet store. But I now just have my part-time job and my animals. My part-time job does pay me enough that I'm able to take care of all of my animals and my bills and things like that without having to worry. Now, all of that leads up to my fiance graduated college. He got his dream job working in his field with his degree, and we bought a house. So now we are in this brand new house, this brand new place. We have so much potential here. I have a huge backyard. We are working on building a tortoise sanctuary. Hi. We'll get more into that this summer when I'm able to actually go out and landscape and actually build things in the backyard, work on this tortoise sanctuary back there. I'm going to be making a big tortoise garden, things like that. But we'll get it more into that in the summertime when I'm able to do that. Right now it's the winter and it's just not ideal time to be doing that. So yeah, I am now back. We moved into this new house in November, and then of course all of the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, we had to go through all of the new holidays in the new house with family and friends. And so I had already taken this hiatus from YouTube. I figured why not extend it a little bit more past New Year's. So I did take some time with friends and family after I had finally gotten everything situated with my job and my housing. And now here we are. We go to sleep. Okay, bye. Bye. All right, so yeah, here we are. I'm back on YouTube, as you can tell. And I'm going to be making more videos and working on more projects. And I just cannot wait for this to all get started back. It's definitely been a process the past year, and I apologize for not giving you more of a heads up in the time, but there was just so much going on that I was unsure as to how to properly bring it up to you guys here on YouTube. Yeah. So I'm here. We're working on it. I do plan on getting more videos out, and I'm working on a schedule. Right now they might be a little randomized as I'm getting back at it. I might be posting one every other day, I don't know, up until I actually get a schedule set and put together. And then when I do get a schedule finally set and put together, hi Nor. I will definitely be talking to you guys about that and letting you guys know when to expect videos and things like that. So yeah, that's really all I had for this video. Before I go though, I did want to bring up one other thing. There is a person that I've been in contact with a couple hours north of me. Hi. They are about 4 hours north of me. They had contacted me. Somebody had dropped off 2 juvenile sulcata tortoises. They're about this big. 2 juvenile sulcata tortoises. They had just dropped them off on their doorstep. And these people do not know how to properly take care of tortoises. It has been a couple months in the making of trying to figure out how we're going to work through this, as they do live 4 hours north of me. So they have been taking care of them for a couple of months now. And I think we are finally to the point where I will probably be taking them in. It isn't 100% guaranteed at this point in time, but there's a 95% chance that I will be taking in these 2 juvenile sulcata tortoises. Now, since I do have this huge backyard and I'm planning this huge tortoise garden and tortoise sanctuary, I do have the space, the time, and the means to be taking care of them right now, which is why it's taken me a couple of months to work up to actually giving them an answer. I wanted to make sure that we were settled in our new home, and I wanted to give myself time to properly think through enclosures and things like that, because if you know anything about tortoises, sulcatas specifically, they live upwards of 100 years and can get upwards of 100 pounds. They are monstrous tortoises. I do have tortoise experience. I haven't really talked too much about it on my YouTube channel, and I apologize, but I do have tortoises. I have currently 6 tortoises and a box turtle. So I do have plenty of experience. I've had this experience for a while now. And a sulcata is definitely something that I've always wanted, and the opportunity to rescue 2 of them is a big opportunity. Now, because of this, it is, like I said, a 4-hour drive there and a 4-hour drive back that I would have to make in one day. And I would be giving these people a $100 adoption fee donation to them just for being able to take care of them for the past couple of months while we were figuring out housing situations and things like that. They've been feeding them and taking care of them in temporary housing. They clearly were not set up for large tortoises they were not expecting. However, they've made things work for the past couple of months. With that being said, I am taking donations through PayPal. Do not feel pressured if you cannot or do not want to donate. However, if you do have the means and would like to donate to help me figure these tortoises out, or even just feeding them the first couple of months after getting them, it is going to be a big expense. Now, I don't want to send the wrong message. I can definitely afford to take them in without donations. However, donations are a huge help. No, you can't have my earring. Donations are a huge help in situations like this, especially with the fact that they're going to need to see vets. There's 2 of them. They're going to need to see a vet, so vet care is going to be very important, just to make sure that there's no spreadable diseases to any of my other tortoises, no respiratory infections, and no parasites, internal or external parasites. So veterinarian care is also going to be very important. Just to get them, we have another poop situation. This is what happens when you live with birds. Just to get them is going to cost me, again, the $100 donation / adoption fee to the people who have been taking care of them for the past couple of months unexpectedly, and also the gas money that it's going to take to drive 4 hours there and 4 hours back. And of course, money for coffee, because that's a long trip, you know. I do have a volunteer that's going to be going with me. She is one of my friends, one of my very close friends, who also understands a lot of reptile needs and animal needs. She does talk to me, help me out with things around here. So yeah, I am going to be taking donations through PayPal. I will have my PayPal linked down in the description below. If you by any means are able to or would like to, you can donate. If it isn't used for these tortoises, it'll definitely not go to waste with feeding all of the other pets around here. I also believe that I'm going to be boarding a couple pets in my home over the next couple of months. So it'll also go to costs of boarding some other people's animals and helping with other people's animals as well. So yeah, we are taking donations. If you head to my PayPal link down in the description below, you can donate to that. But anyway, yeah, I am back on YouTube. I am here. I am loving it. I probably sound a little crazy because this is the first video I've sat down and made in almost a year. It's been a wild ride. And so yeah, I'm back on YouTube. And I missed you guys. But that's all I have for today. I love you. I miss you. Don't forget to check out the donations through my PayPal link down in the description below. Nor says thank you. Say thanks for your donations. And my Patreon is also linked down below. If you would like to donate monthly to me, you can also opt into doing that if you'd rather just do a monthly donation as opposed to a one-time donation through PayPal. All my social media links, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Facebook page are also all going to be linked down in the description below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. We love you. Mwah. Mwah. Say bye, guys. Love you. We're gonna eat mommy's glasses. Say bye.